All right, journal page 88, which is chapter 5, lesson 1. Write the ratio as a fraction in simplest form. So number 1 will be 8 to 14, or 8 over 14. And we simplify a ratio just like we simplify a fraction. We could divide the top and bottom by 2 here, which would get us 4 over 7. Number 2. 36 even to 12 odd. 36 even to 12 odd. We can simplify by 12 here, which would give us 3 even to 1 odd. Now I know with fractions we can just leave that 1 out of there, just making this 3. But with a ratio we cannot do that. We can't just have 3 even on the top. We need over 1 odd. Number 3. 42 vanilla to 48 chocolate. Well, I can see I can divide top and bottom by 6 here. 6 goes into 42 7 times, 7 vanilla, and into 48 8 times, which would be 8 chocolate. Find the unit rate. Remember, that means we get a 1 for the denominator. So for number 4 here, we start with $2.50 for 5 ounces. And now I'm not looking for something I can divide the top and bottom evenly by. I'm just looking at the bottom and saying I must divide by a 5 because I need this to be a 1 on the bottom. Our unit rate has a 1 for a denominator. Well, this works out easily though, because 2.50 divided by 5 will be 0.5. We're talking money here though, so it would be go 2 places past the decimal for cents, $0.5, or really put in a 0 in front here, $0.50 per 1 ounce. Number 5. 15 degrees in 2 hours. Now normally we'd say this is a simplified fraction, but we need it to be a unit rate, so we're going to divide the top and bottom by 2, always by the denominator. To make 1 hour down there, 15 divided by 2 is 7.5 degrees per 1 hour. And number 6, 183 miles in 3 hours. Divide top and bottom by 3 so that we can have a 1 down here, a 1 hour. And 3 goes into 183 61 times, 61 miles per 1 hour. Number 7, use the ratio table to find a unit rate. Pounds per box. So look here, this is boxes on top, pounds on the bottom. Well, we want pounds per box. So I'm going to write that here, pounds per box. So I make sure I get this correct. And look at the second one here. The first one's useless to us, 0 pounds per 0 boxes. We can't really figure out anything by that. But this one right here is 30 pounds per 1 box. That's already a unit rate. Let's use that one. 30 pounds per 1 box. If we chose this one, 60 pounds per 2 boxes, we would just divide top and bottom by 2. If we chose this one, we divide top and bottom by 3. Remember, pounds goes on top, boxes on bottom. Just because it's set up like this in a table doesn't mean we have to keep it that way. And number 8, we want cost per notebook. So that'll be dollars per notebook. That's what we want. So none of these are already the unit rate. Too bad. I like dividing by 10 though. So I'm going to use this one. $18.90 per 10 notebooks. Divide top and bottom by 10 here to get 1 notebook on the bottom. And when you divide by 10, you just move that decimal 1 spot to the left, which will make this $1.89 per 1 notebook. You create 15 centerpieces for a party in 5 hours. For number 9, what is the unit rate? Well, you have 15 centerpieces in 5 hours. We want a 1 on the bottom, so we divide by 5 to get 1 hour. Divide by 5 up here because we have to divide top and bottom by the same number. And we get 3 centerpieces per hour. That's for part A. How long will it take you to make 42 centerpieces? For B. Well, 3 centerpieces in 1 hour would be how much for 42 centerpieces? 42 centerpieces. Well, I had to multiply here, and I had to multiply by 14. 3 times 14 is how I get 42. So I multiply the bottom by 14, and I get 14 hours. 42 centerpieces in 14 hours. Awesome. Well, I hope you got all this, but if you have any questions, please ask in class, come to tutoring, or comment in the section below.